It's really incredible how PLASTIMAGEN has grown with the international participation, and that is a huge demonstration of the interest of these international companies to compete and sell their products and services to the Mexican market. Mexico is growing dramatically in so many of the industries where plastics are used: auto parts, consumer goods, aerospace, construction. I mean, today there's plastics being used in all that, and those industries are growing dramatically in Mexico, and it's that reason why we've had this increase in international participation in PLASTIMAGEN. This year alone, we have companies exhibiting on the show floor from over 25 countries from around the world. And within those 25 countries, around 15 countries have decided to come with international pavilions. So that's a grouping of the German companies, small and medium-sized German companies that are in the German pavilion. We have Taiwanese pavilion, we have a Spanish pavilion, we have Canadian and US pavilion, we have a Brazilian pavilion, we have an Austrian pavilion, we have an Indian pavilion, we have a Portuguese pavilion. So really, when you walk through the show and see these pavilions, really understand how important PLASTIMAGEN is and how important the Mexican market is in the plastics industry. I mean, these governments and associations from around the world are spending or investing their marketing dollars to bring small and medium-sized companies to Mexico to participate in PLASTIMAGEN. And within the pavilion, for these smaller companies and new-to-market companies, new-to-Mexico companies, being within the pavilion helps them have a better presence, because instead of being one small company out on their own, they're within a group of their compatriots from their countries with the support of an association or a government, depending on the country, to help them do matchmaking and meet the Mexican clients. So the international participation in PLASTIMAGEN is only going to increase. We've seen that over the years. This is now the 20th edition, and it's the largest international participation we've had. And we're very, very excited that these companies look at PLASTIMAGEN as a point of entry to the Mexican market. At this time, we'd like to thank all of our international partners. So that's all the different associations, governments, trade groups, and agents from around the world who have helped bring so many of these international companies to PLASTIMAGEN. This show would not be what it is without this immense and broad international participation. And it's so important for our Mexican visitors and our visitors from Central and South America who come to see not only what is already here in Mexico, but what is available around the world and what wants to come to Mexico. Because it's through this type of development, and that's one of the reasons why Mexico has so many free trade agreements. It's the opportunity to bring in these new companies, these new technologies, these new products and services to help the Mexican companies that are established here manufacture better products, become more efficient, and do better work for Mexico. And of course, we can't close without saying that all of you are welcome back November 7th to 10th, 2017 for PLASTIMAGEN Mexico 2017, our 21st edition of the most important plastics exhibition and conference in the Americas.